Hi, and welcome to another Marvel Comics unboxing. I've just received this package in the post, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to open it. So, I hope everyone's keeping well. Let's get this opened and let's see what's inside. Very well packaged. Another comic, of course, that I purchased on eBay. And what do we have? We have just a little invoice here and the comic itself. So today I'm after getting the Fantastic Four 287 by John Byrne. So I've been slowly but surely building up my collection for John Byrne's Fantastic Four run. And I have split it into two sections. I think I've said it before. So section 2 begins with the search for Reed Richards and continues on till John Byrne's final issue that he did for the Fantastic Four. And in that section, I have nearly every issue, but there's just a few more I think I have one or two left to complete that part of the collection. So this one, I have always looked at this. I've always looked at this when I've seen it online. I have never come across it in any of the local comic shops. And it's always intrigued me because obviously we have a cover here with an unknown character, an unknown person. It's a Fantastic Four comic, but there's no actual member of the Fantastic Four on the cover. So it just proves just how creative, but also how John Byrne must have felt very confident in what he was doing to put such a cover of this, which looks like a typical housewife or something, so on the cover. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and open it. This is John Byrne's, of course, his Fantastic Four run, which was like over 5 years. And if you're watching this video, it's obvious because you really enjoy John Byrne. So you don't really need me to give you too much information about this, but look, there's Dr. Doom in the cover. So obviously Dr. Doom's involved in this. So there's Reed Richards starting off this comic, and there's the Wasp. Prisoner of the Flesh is the name of this chapter. So I've got a quote here at the bottom. It says, "Self is the only prison that can ever bind the soul," by Henry Van Dyke. And he must have written a book called The Prisoner and the Angel. So that's pretty impressive. So there you've got a little quote there. So there's Reed again with his many gadgets, beautifully detailed by John Byrne. His artwork, absolutely fantastic. No pun intended. Absolutely fantastic with Mr. Fantastic. And then I had to explain the joke, so it's probably lost. But yeah. So there we have the Wasp. So maybe they're at the Avengers Mansion. There's Sue making an entrance. So, okay. Let's see what is going on here. There's Skulky herself making an appearance. I really enjoyed She-Hulk in this run of the Fantastic Four. I thought she was a perfect complement for, well, there's Sue's getting a haircut, and yeah. So let's see. Let me see now. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the She-Hulk making an appearance. Oh, and she did her run with the Fantastic Four. She was a perfect replacement for Ben Grimm. The artwork's pretty cool here. Yeah, Sue Richards is losing the mullet, and now she's on to a spiky haircut. So yeah, it's interesting that John Byrne wasn't afraid to kind of apply the fashions of the times to these characters. Yeah. So obviously Dr. Doom is there. pointing towards him. Yeah, once again, John Byrne and drawing Doctor Doom, absolutely beautiful, fantastic. Just brought us such a gravitas to Doctor Doom. And yeah, and there's the lady in the front cover. So I'm looking forward to reading this story. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm looking forward to finding out just what's happening. And yeah, I think anything with the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom is going to be pretty good. Just beautiful artwork here, beautiful. So you got the Wasp, She-Hulk, and the Invisible Woman together. So that's okay. Of course, John Byrne's run on the Fantastic Four, beautiful. What year is this? This is 1986. You know, so I was still in my mid-teens at that stage. So yeah. Just fantastic. Yeah. A real fun run. If you're looking to get these, to look at getting the Fantastic Four run, it's collected in 2 omnibuses. John Byrne's Fantastic Four, and that might be something for people who maybe are interested in collecting but want something more condensed and available. And that, I suppose that goes for a lot of the runs now in Marvel and DC have been collected by in omnibuses. But personally, I prefer the comics, just that old traditionalist comic collector. It would be so much easier to get the omnibus and just have them all under one book. But I do enjoy the comics, and I do enjoy just being able to pick up the individual comics and read them. And yeah, this comic's in great condition, by the way. It is very well. It's a great. It's in great condition. So definitely, it's a mid to higher grade of a comic. And so there's in the back page, you've got the ballpens, and then you've got all the comics that were out on 1986 by Marvel, which is pretty interesting. Can you imagine just the range and just how fantastic? Like, I'm just looking through here and I'm thinking, you've got like Secret Wars 2, you've got the Punisher limited series, you've got Nightcrawler limited series, you've got the X-Men, Spider-Man, Captain America. I mean, it's just Daredevil, the New Mutants. This was like back when I was collecting comics, and this is the Marvel of my time in '86, like the late 70s, middle 70s, late 70s, and the 80s. That's my Marvel. So this is a beautiful comic. I am so glad to have it in my collection. And look, just thank you for listening to me rattle on, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.